Imagine you flip a simple config default, and 2 weeks later, an entire reporting pipeline, a partner invoice flow, and 3 automations start behaving differently. No one raised a hand. No one remembered authorizing it. The cost to unwind? High. The political cost? Higher. This is the familiar blind side of silent bindings. Today, I want to give you a small operating primitive that prevents that, the commitment echo. It's the minimal ritual that forces a commitment to broadcast where likely consumers live, collect quick acknowledgements, and keep you optional. Quick, why it matters, what it looks like, and how to pilot it in 7 days. Stay with me.
That intro nails the pain. I've seen teams ship a vendor term and only realize the downstream billing system treated it as a new chargeable event. People blame the vendor, but the real issue was we never surfaced consumers who silently read that change as policy. So what does a commitment echo actually do, in one line?
In one line, broadcast a tiny structured token about the decision to the places machines and people look, run a sweep to discover probable consumers, and require explicit acknowledgements within a short window before you make bindings irreversible. 3 outcomes: fewer surprise cascades, explicit ownership, and cheaper rollbacks. Let me unpack why commitments become cascades. Systems, automation, dashboards, integrations are eager consumers. They don't ask strategy questions, they react to a change and adopt it. Humans habitually delegate and stop looking. If no one is asked to acknowledge a decision, downstream bindings accumulate invisibly. The commitment echo forces a minimal friction, a broadcast plus a short window acknowledgement. That friction is cheap compared to discovering a hidden dependency months later.
And it's not about bureaucratic sign-offs. It's a pragmatic probe. Who will feel this? Where will this land? If you collect acknowledgements, you turn assumptions into recorded signals. If the signal is absent, you get to treat absence as uncertainty and slow down or apply a shadow period.
Now, the concrete primitive, the echo token. One line, consistent fields, so machines and humans can parse it. Use this exact structure: decision ID, owner, effect line, sunset ISO, rollback handle. I'll give 3 copy-paste examples you can use immediately. Example 1. Feature default change. DEC 2026-0411-FT1. Product at company.com. Default telemetry sampling reduced from 100% to 10% for cohort A. Reduces ingestion and downstream metrics variance. 2026-0501-TH00-00-00Z. Rollback. Revert PR1234. Example 2. Policy update. DEC 2026-0411-POL2. Ops at company.com. New retention policy. Logs older than 180 days are archived to cold storage. Query latency may increase for deep historical queries. 2026-09-01-T0000Z. Rollback. Manual restore via Ops Playbook v2. Example 3. Vendor term acceptance. DEC 2026-0411-VEND3. Legal at company.com. Accept vendor X billing terms, which enable auto-charge on threshold events. Partner systems will see new billing flags. 2026-06-01-TH000000Z. Rollback. Rescind authorization and notify partner. Billing hold for 72 hours.
Those examples are intentionally machine-friendly and human-readable. Now, where do you broadcast them? 3 pragmatic channels: code and infra surfaces, visibility surfaces, and human channels. Each has different consumers and different ACK patterns. Channel 1, code and infra. Put the echo token in a pull request description, config manifest comment, or as metadata on a deployment. Machines can pick it up. CI jobs can run discovery sweeps and flag probable consumers automatically.
Channel 2, visibility surfaces, dashboard banners, alert feeds, or a decision stream in your monitoring channel. Make the echo formatted so agents and bots can parse the fields and post ACK buttons or collect ACKs via API.
Channel 3, human channels, stakeholder mailing lists, partner portals, or a dedicated decision registry. Use a short, humanized ACK template so partners don't tune you out. The first pilot should be internal to tune tone and cadence.
Formatting rules. Keep tokens canonical. Include provenance. And attach a link to the evidence that justifies the effect line. For machines, expose an ACK endpoint. For humans, provide a one-click acknowledgement or a short reply template that records name, team, and confidence. Next, the acknowledgement window and enforcement. Run an automated consumer discovery sweep immediately after broadcasting. That sweep should return provenance lines, where the potential consumer was inferred, and a confidence band. If confidence is low, treat absence of ACKs as uncertainty, not safety, and widen your shadow period. Enforcement rules I use. Require a 48 to 72 hour ACK window for reversible bindings. For irreversible or high-impact binds, require quorum, e.g., direct ACKs from owners of top 3 inferred consumers or a documented executive override. If quorum isn't met, impose an automatic shadow period, during which the commit is deployable but tagged reversible and subject to rollback at short notice.
2 constrained AI patterns help make discovery and messaging practical at scale. First, a consumer enumeration prompt. Ask your model to list probable consumers with provenance lines, constrained to only surface items with an explicit reference, file path, queue name, dashboard ID, PR number, and a confidence score. Second, a draft ACK message generator that takes the echo token and produces a short, humanized ACK template tailored to the channel and recipient.
Use these prompt stubs as starting constraints rather than black boxes. For enumeration, given decision token, echo token, search codebase, inframanifests, dashboards, and integrations for artifacts that reference related keys, returning up to 25 candidates with a provenance line and confidence percentage. Do not hallucinate references. Return only verifiable links. For message drafts, draft a one-line acknowledgement message for recipient X referencing echo token, ID, summarizing effect in 12 words, indicating one sentence of impact and a single line next step.
Important guardrails require the enumeration to return provenance lines. If the model returns low confidence or nothing, escalate to a human scan and treat the result as uncertain. Do not let AI absence be mistaken for safe absence. Also, limit the frequency of public echoes to avoid noise. Start internal, tune cadence, then extend to partners with a soft bridge explanation for mutual benefit.
All right, here's a 7-day pilot script you can run this week. Day 0, pick one imminent decision, something non-trivial but reversible, like a telemetry sampling change or a tenant-level feature flag. Day 1, publish the echo token into the 3 channels, PR, dashboard banner, and stakeholder registry. Day 2, run the automated discovery sweep and generate draft ACK messages with the constrained AI prompt. Days 2-3, collect acknowledgements. Nudge politely where provenance identified high-confidence consumers. Day 4, if quorum met, proceed to controlled deployment. Days 5-7, enforce a shadow period if any ACKs are missing, or revert if a critical consumer surfaces late. Log the whole process and the rationale for any bypasses.
1 2-line lesson to carry forward. Treat commitments like signals that should echo. If you force a tiny publicization and a short acknowledgement window, you buy optionality and surface ownership before costs compound. That single habit prevents a lot of downstream surprise work.
Quick practical tip before we close. For partners, use a soft bridge script, one line explaining mutual benefit, one example of what you're avoiding, and a clear, simple ACK button. That keeps the noise low and the relationship intact.
That's it. Publish one Echo token this week. Run the sweep. Collect the first acknowledgements within 48 hours. Make your next move count. If you found this useful, subscribe. We deliver concise briefings for operators who need clarity and leverage. Stay agentic.